Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for you today. So most of you that have been following me for a while know that I used to make these types of videos at the start of each month, but I stopped doing that for no reason at all. So now maybe I will be bringing that back. If you like those types of videos, let me know down in the comments below. And if you've picked up some interesting stocks this week for the month of October, or maybe last month, let me know down in the comments below. So in this video, we're going to talk about two stocks that I've already covered on this channel a couple of times. That's Pinterest and Peloton. Both great companies, and both stocks are actually down 30% since they reported their latest earnings. Now, we're in the month of October, so earnings season is coming up at the end of the month. So maybe now is the right time to start looking at what the company has done through this quarter, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We're going to look at Peloton first and then Pinterest. But first, I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couchinvestor to get your free 10 stock picks now. Now let's dive into this. Alright, first up, Peloton. Stock is down 30% since their latest earnings, but the company has actually been making a couple of great moves. So first up, we have Peloton Apparel. They've launched their own apparel brand. We've actually been talking about that in previous videos as well. Now, obviously, don't expect it to turn into Lululemon overnight or generate a large part of their revenue in the short term, that is. But what it will do is open up a new revenue stream and get the name out there. Because when you wear apparel, doesn't matter which brand, and you walk on the street, you go for a run in the park. Yes, I know when we talk about Peloton and we talk about running in the park, that's a bit weird, but doesn't matter. People like to wear branded clothing when they go on a run or just on a walk, doesn't really matter. And with Peloton, it's exactly the same. Their instructors are also extremely popular and have huge following on social media. So you can wear the same clothes as your favorite instructor. And I think that adds extra value. Number two, and that's the Peloton Thread. It is now available in Germany as well as the UK, the United States and Canada. And I do expect it to be available in other countries as well, sooner rather than later. Also, the Thread, as they've said in the latest earnings, it has huge potential, much bigger than the bike. I believe they said something like 3 times bigger. And now number three, and that has to do with their manufacturing facility in the United States. So their CEO actually tweeted out to Troy Township, "You welcomed us into your community and gave us home for our first US manufacturing facility. Now we're returning the favor by welcoming you into ours. Over the next few days, keep an eye on your mailbox for info on a free 1-year Peloton app membership." Now, you can see this as a type of user acquisition. Now, this does not mean that those users would suddenly buy a tread or a bike, but maybe 5%, maybe 10% of those users might do so. And maybe at the end of their free trial, they might extend that and become paying users. Who knows? But overall, I think Peloton is a great company. I talked about how Peloton could become even bigger in the years to come. That video will be in the top right corner. Now, obviously, completely reasonable to wait until the next earnings report and see what management has to say, see what the data has to say, and then see what you want to do with your position, or maybe if you want to open one. Now, let's jump into the next stock, and that's Pinterest. Like I said, Pinterest as well, 30% down since their last earnings report, mainly because of the fears that the monthly active users aren't going to grow anymore. Even though revenue grew 125%, the stock is down 30% based on the fears that they can't grow their monthly active users. So the first couple of points we're going to mention here will address exactly that. So first up, also a little shout out to my friend Max. If you are on Twitter and you aren't following him, you are missing out on incredible, valuable information. So I tweeted this out. The director of Pinterest business for Latin America, user base is growing, 12 million monthly pinners active in Argentina, 23 million in Mexico, and 46 million in Brazil. User engagement has been growing. We are in the next stage of internalization of the company. We obviously know the growth potential of the Latin American market, whether it's for social media or e-commerce. We've talked about other companies that are addressing that market, such as Mercado Libre and C Limited. But Pins, like we've said in previous videos, is a very, very special company, unlike other social media companies, because it's way less toxic. The monetization of the users is great. Advertisers love Pinterest as well because they see that their return on investment is much better on that platform than on the other ones. Now, the good news regarding growth doesn't stop there. Pinterest has also hired a new country manager for Japan, someone that has worked for Amazon for 7 years as the head of agency and ad tech sales. Pretty impressive hire if you ask me. And it doesn't stop there because according to a survey by Nielsen, the platform has 14.5 million unique visitors per month in Germany. Yes, we're going from Latin America to Japan and now back in Europe, in Germany. And that survey also said that the users come with one intention, and that's to shop. 82% of monthly active users say that they are actively searching for products to buy on Pinterest. This is a huge, huge tailwind for Pinterest because once they integrate that buy button, Pinterest basically turns into this huge social commerce platform where you can buy stuff on the platform. Because right now you get redirected to other websites, or you yourself have to look on Amazon or some other website to purchase their product. Once you can buy directly and seamlessly on the platform, it's a complete game changer. Hopefully, we'll get more info in the next earnings report regarding the buy button. Next positive point is Halloween. Halloween season is upon us. As you can see, my logo has changed quite a little bit to fit that theme. If you haven't, here it is. Now it has also impacted Pinterest positively. They say that Halloween inspiration were 3 times higher in August this year compared to last year, which makes sense. Users started planning much more in advance and searches accelerated faster. Searches containing Halloween began to increase as early as the 2nd week of March compared to the 4th week of the previous May, and increased 3.5 times faster than the same time last year. Now, obviously, if the engagement was way earlier, those numbers obviously affected the past earnings, but maybe that increase of engagement continued throughout this quarter as well. Now, the last 2 points are maybe interesting for some of you that use Pinterest to sell stuff, to advertise, etc., or maybe you're even a creator. So first up, there is an event for creators on Pinterest on October 10th. The CEO, Ben Silbermann, will also share big announcement for creators. So if you're one of them, stay tuned for that. And my last point, and that's new features regarding e-commerce on the platform. Pinterest is adding a new slideshow for collection promotion option, which will source products from your uploaded catalog into an automatically generated attention-grabbing collection ad. As you can see here, the ad unit will appear in-stream in relevant searches, helping to reach people that have already shown interest in similar product. When tapped, the unit then expands into a more focused collection of your products, again all automatically generated based on your inventory. This will basically help you and help advertisers reach the correct person and generate more sales. Again, Pinterest's growth story is far, far from over. It's a huge, huge platform socially and e-commerce. When you combine both of them and you leave out the toxicity that you see on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on other social media channels, you get this perfect platform. Now, the only thing is missing is maybe faster execution. But hopefully that will change, because right now they're really doing everything they can. They're partnering up with great companies. Great features are getting added to the platform. They're listening to buyers and they're listening to sellers as well. So I'm very bullish on Pinterest, always have been talking about that company since the stock price was below $20. So those are the 2 stocks I'm watching very, very closely in the month of October. In my next video, I'll be talking about 2 extra stocks in the ad tech space. So stay tuned for that. Now let me know down in the comments below if you've been adding any stocks lately. And if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.